In the previous video, we investigated the ludicrousness of long notice periods, especially the difficulties job seekers face while adjusting position advances. As a continuation, this piece digs into extra, frequently neglected issues that emerge from a similar 2-month notice period strategy. From the close-to-home and monetary strain to the gradually expanding influence it causes in business coherence, the confusions appear to be perpetual. However, there are down-to-earth arrangements that can overcome any barrier between an organization's necessities and worker privileges. The type of broadened notice periods on representatives, close-to-home, burnout. One of the main issues with long notice periods is the close-to-home burnout representatives face while serving it. When a worker has surrendered, their psychological center movements to the following period of their vocation. During this time, proceeding to work for an organization with restricted energy prompts pressure and nervousness. The sensation of being stuck with an organization you never again wish to be important for can influence your work performance as well as your psychological prosperity. At the point when representatives are compelled to remain for quite a long time, notwithstanding their renunciation, efficiency drops, inspiration diminishes, and working environment commitment endures. This inefficient limbo can cultivate negative work environment elements, as chiefs frequently notice that a surrendered representative is not generally as contributed as in the past. Monetary limitations. As a rule, job seekers postpone their renunciation until they have tied down one more proposal to stay away from monetary unsteadiness. In any case, the people who in all actuality do leave frequently face monetary uncertainty, assuming that their pursuit of employment extends past the notice period. During the change, hanging tight for another proposal, while at the same time serving an extensive notice period, can leave laborers in monetary limbo, uncertain when their next check from another business will show up. Moreover, for the individuals who have surrendered without getting some job, notice periods feel like a really long stage where they are limited by an agreement, yet stay questionable about their monetary future. Restricted profession movement. The 2-month notice strategy can definitely influence a singular's capacity to develop inside their field. Skilled representatives might miss better open doors in light of the fact that planned businesses aren't willing to trust that their notice period will end. These unbending strategies unexpectedly smother vocation movement for laborers who are more than prepared to progress in their expert lives. Up-and-comers, particularly those in quick ventures like tech, frequently miss out on cutthroat places that request prompt availability. Business coherence difficulties for managers. Low efficiency from withdrew representatives. On the business side, the 2-month notice period might appear to be a well-being net to keep up with tasks, yet it frequently misfires. Withdrawn workers serving long notice periods offer not exactly completely dedicated colleagues. While managers accept this time considers information move and legitimate task handover, actually a separated representative will be unable to give a similar degree of value in their work. Moreover, current colleagues might see the leaving representative as a brief presence, prompting diminished cooperation. The expectation of a fresh recruit supplanting the active worker frequently moves the group's concentrate away from the current venture toward planning for new ability. Lost open doors. Organizations that authorize long notice periods frequently pass up new ability on the grounds that the slack among abdication and onboarding makes functional postponements. In the event that key workers serving notice periods leave projects hanging, organizations might be compelled to hold on until substitutions show up, possibly passing up on potential open doors for development. Moreover, the unbending adherence to C periods might keep organizations from changing quickly to changes in the business. For instance, in ventures with fast market shifts, for example, IT or showcasing, extensive notice periods could ruin an organization's capacity to be light-footed. Down-to-earth arrangements, tracking down a center-ground adaptable notice periods. In light of job, the one-size-fits-all way to deal with notice periods is obsolete and wasteful. A potential arrangement is to plan adaptable notice periods in view of the job of the worker. While senior influential positions might require a more drawn-out period for a smooth progress, Most mid-level and junior workers can frequently finish their obligations in a more limited time period. Presenting job-based notice periods would take into consideration smoother changes without overburdening workers or organizations. This adaptability can likewise urge organizations to keep a hardy ability pipeline, moderating the effect of a worker's takeoff. Impermanent task-based agreements. For organizations that vibe a squeezing need for proceeded with work during a notice period, brief venture-based agreements with active representatives could be an answer. As opposed to compelling representatives to go on full-time, they can add to explicit ventures or instructional courses on a legally binding premise. This would guarantee their critical abilities and information are held while additionally permitting them to get ready for their next job. Energize worker leave plans. Organizations ought to urge representatives to make definite leave plans. These plans ought to incorporate complete handover notes, project courses of events, and preparing plans for the substitution. By laying out clear rules for a smooth progress, workers can finish fundamental jobs without serving superfluously lengthy notice periods. Bosses could boost this training by offering rewards or remuneration for early fulfillments of handovers, further persuading representatives to contribute during their last weeks. Work market change. Adjusting recruiting approaches. Another significant arrangement is to address the hole between notice periods and employing assumptions. Businesses looking to fill jobs ought to adjust their enrollment timetables to the market's world, taking into consideration adaptability with regards to up-and-comers serving notice periods. Job seekers and managers the same would profit from additional sensible courses of events for employing, eliminating pointless strain from the onboarding system. By setting more sensible employing cutoff times, organizations can augment their ability pool, making the enlistment interaction more effective for all included. To conclude, the 2-month notice period strategy stays a region ready for change. From worker burnout and monetary strain to low efficiency and botched open doors for organizations, its adverse consequences are obvious on the two sides of the situation. Taking on more adaptable, job-based notice periods, empowering clear leave methodologies, and guaranteeing employing rehearsals line up with market truths are basic strides towards settling these issues. Now is the ideal time to modernize the work progress process, ensuring that the two representatives and managers benefit from strategies that mirror the quick-moving and cutthroat nature of the present work market. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and help me grow the channel.